What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So, the countdown to LeBron James surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the all-time leading scorer is well underway. Granted that he doesn't miss any more games. In the next 10 games, LeBron should pass Kareem probably in the next 7 to 8 games. So it's coming. Of course, many people think that this will cement LeBron's status as the GOAT, and a lot of us is like, no. It's just another situation where LeBron, who obviously cares about stats, you could argue he cares more about stats now than anything else, even though he tries to put out this narrative that he cares about winning. But one significant figure in NBA history still maintains that in his eyes, the GOAT is none other than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And that is Pat Riley. All right, Pat Riley came out recently through ESPN and had this to say about Kareem. Quote, "I've always said that Kareem was the greatest player of all time because of his longevity. Kareem was unique from the standpoint that he could play at a high level, play 80 games a year, get beat up because of double and triple teams, and guys just taking shots at him. He just developed his mental toughness along with a great physical body to really last forever. We don't win championships without the greatest player in the history of the game, who had the greatest weapon in the history of the game. The skyhook was unstoppable. Last minute of the game, it's going to one guy. Kareem was the guy, and he'll always be the guy." I was reading some of this article. Look, Kareem, if you're talking about just the NBA, Kareem has a great case. But to be honest with you, if you really look at all three levels, and I think this has been said time and time again, if you look at prep, college, and pro, there's really only one definitive GOAT, and that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is generally considered the greatest collegiate player ever. People try to downplay his NBA career, but he is right there in that conversation. Then when it comes to high school, he was part of perhaps the greatest dynasty that we've ever seen in high school, Power Memorial in New York. So, yeah, he's right there. And this is the thing that he said that's interesting. Kareem, unlike Shaq, unlike Wilt, unlike LeBron, he didn't have the physical advantages that some other big men have. Yeah, I remember when he came in, yeah, he was 7'2", but he was only 225 pounds. That's not a big center. That's why I laugh when I hear these clowns on social media say, well, Bill Russell was only 240. He wouldn't be a true center today. But Kareem dominated for the first several years of his career, weighing only 225 pounds. Now, as he got older, he bulked up to 250 and got as heavy as one year, I believe he was 267, even though he never quite looked that big. But he had to go up against some physical centers, man. Kareem, he had to go up against Moses. He had to go up against Willis Reed. He had to go up against Artis Gilmore, who was like perhaps the second strongest center in the history of the NBA, behind Wilt. Robert Parrish said that he was stronger than Shaq. Shaq was more athletic, but Gilmore was stronger. There was a lot of other centers who were very physical. Kareem had to go up against these guys. And the fact that he was able to last as long as he did playing well into his 40s against great centers, and he had the most unstoppable weapon in the history of the NBA. Not Michael Jordan's fadeaway, not Dirk Nowitzki's one-legged fall-away jumper, not even Kobe's fadeaway. The skyhook is the most unstoppable weapon. Let me give you an example of how efficient Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was in this video. LeBron is about to pass Kareem in scoring. He's also about to pass Kareem in shot attempts. This despite the fact that he's going to make well in excess of 2,000 plus more three-point attempts than Kareem. So he's going to, I think it's going to be early next year. I think it is. I think early next year. He's going to pass Kareem for the most shot attempts in the history of the NBA by one player. But he's still going to be well behind him in career field goals made. That just goes to show you how efficient Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was. And Kareem definitely belongs in that conversation.